Dr. Matt, I'm back. So, a bunch of questions were asked about mushrooms. And, consuming mushrooms on a regular basis is awesome. It's associated with decreased risk of breast cancers, of some colon cancers. And, mushrooms, almost across the board, contain a lot of what we call aromatase inhibitors. And aromatase inhibitors are essentially compounds that inhibit excessive production or a lot of estrogens. And so, white mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, those are especially protective against breast cancer. I mean, it's awesome. And mushrooms. There's definitely a big array of them. There's a lot of just overreaching beneficial properties, a lot of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory markers, good starches to feed our flora, and so many studies of all different types of mushrooms show that there's these anti-inflammatory effects. There's these immune-enhancing effects. In fact, we got amazing studies, probably like turkey tail or reishi or cordyceps, for their immune-enhancing, natural killer cell enhancing effects, prevention of DNA damage, slowing the growth of cancer cells and inhibiting angiogenesis. And angiogenesis is basically this thing, this mechanism that happens within cancer cells that allows them to grow and proliferate and gather energy because they're creating new blood vessels, new vasculature around them. So if a cancer cell is going to survive, it needs a lot of angiogenesis. And guess what? All kinds of compounds in mushrooms decrease this capacity for cancer cells to do that. So one thing I wanted to mention about mushrooms, though, is I always recommend people cook their mushrooms. Unless you're getting them it's already in a prefabricated form, like in a supplement, you really want to cook them because mushrooms contain a carcinogenic substance or a potentially carcinogenic substance. And that basically means that there's studies showing an increased risk of cancer or cancer promotion by intaking this particular toxin in mushrooms. So agartine or agartine is basically a mycotoxin that is found in most mushrooms, and it is it's toxic. So that's what we call it, a mycotoxin. But if you cook your mushrooms, you heat them real good, then you get a significant breakdown, almost complete breakdown of that mycotoxin, and then you can just enjoy the mushrooms for all their benefits without any of those potential negative effects. I know not everyone loves mushrooms, but in growing up, I was definitely not a mushroom guy. I don't remember ever eating a mushroom growing up. I think I would be like, "What? This is gross." They're slimy and everything, but I can tell you, if you thinly slice them up, throw them in your meat, throw them in your eggs, your scrambled eggs, on your salads, soups, maybe pizza, mushroom pizza. The next thing you know, those little thin slices, they start growing on you, and you end up being okay with mushrooms becoming a regular part of your life. And like I had mushrooms today, I had mushrooms yesterday as well, all cooked, of course. But I definitely suggest for most people that as long as you don't have like some allergy to mushrooms, when you don't have any digestive issues with mushrooms, then I would regularly include them in your routine. And bump up that immune system, bump up that immune response, bump up that anti-inflammatory response, and try some exotic ones. Try the standard white ones and stuff, but try some exotic ones, like shiitake or oyster mushrooms or maitake or reishi. Give them all a go, but just be sure that they're organic and that you cook them before consuming. We want to make sure they're organic and they're cooked. And otherwise, man, enjoy your mushrooms out there, people. Those are definitely a solid substance to ignite health accumulation for all of us.